All right, so we are recording. It is May 3rd, Tuesday night. This is the Team Wildflowers weekly call. And tonight we are discussing how to basically keep it simple so that people that are busy, be it stay at home or having full-time jobs, full-time, part-time, multiple jobs, can get things done effectively and efficiently. So I know we have a couple of new coaches on here. So this is going to be very similar to what your Getting Started Right call would be. So kind of back to the basics. Like, we really want to focus in, because if you listen to the national wake-up call this week, it was, you need to be doing the what we call vital behaviors, and that is your bare minimum to get you by and potentially get your shake paid for. So what are the vital behaviors? What are the bare minimums? So number one, you need to be a product of the product. So this is important because you really need to love and embrace the product, and that will give you your story, that will give you your transformation, that will give you your belief in this product. You need to be doing personal development. So whether that's reading, listening to audio, or basically, I think that's the only ways to do it. Listen or read it yourself. So you need to be focusing in on how you need to help yourself. So if you're struggling in certain things, you need to figure out, ask your upline coach, ask other coaches, what's a great book to focus in on this topic. So personal development, be a product of the product, and you need to post on your social media 3 to 5 times a day. Showing consistency that you are positive and making changes in your life and feeling better is going to, over a long term, show people that you're committed. So I've had people that have signed up and wanted to coach and then get frustrated with it not moving as fast as they would like it to, and then they don't show consistency. So then you have to tell them, well, if you're not doing the basic behaviors, if you're not living this as a lifestyle, then would you sign up with that person? Probably not, because then you're not going to get the accountability that you would want out of a coach who is seeing amazing results and helping other people see amazing results, and someone who's really truly excited about the opportunity. And so that's personal development, daily posting 3 to 5 times a day. And it doesn't have to be, I'm drinking my Shakeology, I'm doing my workout, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Just things showing positivity throughout the day. And that gets your name out there, gets people kind of seeing your face, seeing that you're happy. If you have a hard day, if you have soreness from your workout, if you didn't like your shake flavor, like, post a picture where you're like, whoa, and people are going to respond to that. So put a twist on it. Say, oh, I did not like my shake. And there's a lot of people that don't like the shake the first time. You got to change things up. You got to stick to it. So there's ways that you can spin things and show something negative, but still be positive about it. So then the 4th vital behavior now is recognition. So shout out, even in your daily life. Try this at your day job. Go in and, bring somebody a coffee, or thank them for a job well done, or give them a book that you had finished and you're done with it and it really touched you. Like, people in their day-to-day lives are not being recognized, and they're going to look to you then as inspirational, and then they're going to start following your journey. So those are like the vital steps that we should be doing. then there's a whole bunch of little stuff in between there, but that's just keeping it very, very simple. So I want to kind of go back and tell you a little bit about my story. So I work full-time as a chiropractor. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my short days. So in the mornings, I have a little bit of time to myself. Well, I picked up a hour shift doing another job. So then now I have a part-time job as well. And I have the Beachbody that I do in between jobs, during jobs, at night, in the morning. So it's just kind of finding a balance of when you can fit it in, but being very, very mindful that you're doing the vital behaviors of what you're supposed to be doing. And I think I missed a vital behavior. As I said daily posting, but it's actually invite, invite, invite. Somebody remind me of that. Yeah. So invite, invite, invite. So as you're being very present on social media, people will start to notice, and then you can just start conversations. And this is going to boost your confidence. If you're afraid to reach out to people, they'll see you. They'll start liking. They're going to start cheering you on, and then that's your door to be opened to then reach out to them. So let's see. I'm kind of all over the place here. Let me kind of focus it back in. So I'm working full-time, doing the Beachbody, doing a part-time gig, and you need to be focused. You need to get the basics in first thing as far as your workout, your shake, and then shoot out a couple of messages. Done. Like that takes, my workout's 22 minutes, blend a shake, that's 5, and then you shoot a couple of messages, that's maybe 10 minutes. So you're done in the morning. Can you follow up with people throughout the day? Yes, but be careful being a slave to your phone, because then our loved ones start to be all crazy like, because it can become overwhelming. So let's see, where else did I want to go with this? We really, really, really need to believe that we are doing a service. As a chiropractor, I treat patients and I really want them to feel better. But there's also a business side to it. So if you're afraid that Beachbody is salesy or marketing, or it's just, you don't want to push the shake, you don't want to push the product, if you don't have a product, you don't have a business. So as a chiropractor, I need patients to make feel better to have a business. If you're a bartender and you give away all the drinks, you're not going to have a bar at the end of the year. If you're a nurse and there's no patients to take care of, then there's no hospital, there's no business. So if you're afraid to sell the product and you're afraid to speak to the price of it, then you're not seeing the value in it yourself. So that is why it is so very important to get your transformation story and really believe in the product yourself. So if you're not currently working a program right now from start to finish, I suggest that you dedicate yourself to one program for the entire time and follow it to a T, because that's going to give you the dedication and the belief in this product working. Not only are you going to feel great because you're working out, you're eating right, and you're drinking the Shakeology, but you're going to have this confidence that the program itself worked. And then when anybody asks you about what you're doing, you can say, I did this, this, and this, and it's not going to feel like you're selling. So then you have people like, oh, well, it costs this and it costs that, and I have this, but I have that. Stick to the basics. The challenge pack includes, if you're doing the 21-day fix, it includes the cups, it includes the Shakeology, it includes the workouts, it includes the manuals, and it includes me as your coach. Push for them to get the entire experience. Not that they're getting the entire product, they're getting the entire experience, and you have to wholeheartedly believe in the entire experience itself. And once you make that mental mindset shift, that you're not pushing a product, you're pushing the experience and the feeling behind it, it will go from I'm selling and I need to make Success Club to I'm changing lives. And that's like a huge weight off your shoulders, because then it becomes like so much more relief. You're helping people. And 9 times out of 10, people say, oh, I want to help people. I want to help people. That's why I'm in the business. Well, okay, now you need to find your why. A lot of people want to help people, but really, why do you want to help people? How is it going to make you feel? Because then once you identify how you feel, like I feel happier, I feel liberated, I feel freedom, I feel like I'm contributing to my marriage, I feel like I'm sexy, I feel like I can be independent. All of these feelings inside of you, other people on social media, friends, family, they're going to connect to that feeling. Not necessarily the product. I'm sure they've seen the infomercials a bajillion times and they change the channel. They're not going to watch. If you're being an infomercial, they're not going to watch. You need to really connect with their feeling. Batley likes to be sexy too. So it's really identifying who you want to be, and that's your vision, and then breaking it down into why you're doing what you're doing, and that's what's going to drive you towards your vision. Does that make sense? All right, so I feel like I was all over the place with that. Let's see. Okay, so emerald. How do we get to emerald super duper duper fast? Does everybody have a pen right now? Does everybody have a piece of paper? Okay, I see almost everybody holding them up. Okay, so write down, if you're a, I guess, seasoned veteran coach and you've already signed people up, think of somebody new. One person who can benefit from feeling healthier, happier, maybe financially better, somebody who you care about, that you would love, 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 love to experience what you're currently feeling in your program. Write down only one person. One. Everybody got their one person? Okay, so that's somebody that you're going to keep in your brain and target that person. Like, you really truly care about this person and you want them to be a healthier, happier version of themselves. So that's a no-brainer. If they love you and they trust you, then you can help them find something that will work for them. If it's the 21-day fix, which is what you're doing, great, let's do it together. If it's a different program, because maybe it's your husband or a guy or your aunt or your mom or your dad or somebody that might benefit from a different program, if you're not familiar with the different programs, ask your coach or check out the videos in your coach online office. So there's so much information that details all the different programs, and let's find something that works for this person. So that's your one leg in your emerald. And we need what? 2 legs to be emerald? That sounds super simple. Did anybody write down a second person? Yeah, you cheated. Okay, so you have a second person that you want to help feel amazing like you feel. Okay, so then underneath them, write down what program you think that they would really benefit from. I usually write down the 21-day fix because everybody can use help with nutrition and working out and being awesome. So that's 2 people. And usually it's somebody who's really close to you. So when I started, I set up who did I set up first? My sister. I was like, you got to do this with me. You got to do this with me. I love it so much. I'm feeling amazing. You got to do it too. So she signed up. Awesome. And then I was going and going and going, and I was posting. I'm like, hey, I'm doing this. Hey, I'm doing that. Second person was someone I went to school with in college. They reached out. They're like, what the heck are you doing? I was like, you will feel amazing. You need to do this too. And then they're like, well, what the heck are you doing? And you just tell them I'm doing this. I feel great. And I'm just so excited about it. And they feel your energy, and you don't even have to convince them. They're like, I need that. So that's 2 people, and that gets you to Emerald. And when I'm signing people up, I don't give them the option as far as customer or coach. Way back in the day, like right when I first started, if you signed up as a customer, then you were not on direct auto ship. Now things have changed. Both customer and coach are signed up as auto ship. So you're going to have to explain to them anyways that if they don't want to continue with the shake, then they're going to have to cancel. So that already has to be a conversation, not necessarily initially, but you can help them. You know, if they ask, is this going to continue, then yes, you can explain it to them. Yes, but I'll help you if you don't want to continue with it if you don't get the results you want, we'll get you your money back, bottom of the bag guarantee within 30 days if it doesn't work. And if you don't want to continue with the shake, or if you need to push it back a little bit, if it's a money issue that you're kind of feeling from them, then we can push it back. It's super easy, or we can cancel it super easy. No fees, no contracts, nothing like that. So then that kind of eases their worries a little bit as far as signing up as coach. And usually what I'll say is, you know what, I'm going to sign you up like I signed my sister up. So if you continue with the shake, if you choose to, then you'll get the discount, just like a coach would. So then it's simple. And they're like, oh, okay, thanks. Done. So then you've got 2. One on your right leg, one on your left leg. Boom, they're already signed up as coaches. So that puts you at Emerald rank. What does Emerald rank do? Allows you to start cycling and getting bonuses. This is where your business begins. You want to access this. If you're only having one person hanging out here and you've got some people underneath you from other coaches that signed up after you, you're getting volume, but you're not able to cycle and benefit from that volume. So you want at least 2 people under you that you have personally signed up. Okay, so that's Emerald. How do I get to Diamond? You need to have 4 people under you, and 2 of those people, 1 on each side, needs to be an Emerald as well. This is a little bit more tricky because you are going to have to then help somebody else help somebody else. So generally in the beginning, when you're new to a business, your Diamond is based off of discount coaches. So people that just want to get the discount on the shake, which is fine. Within your first 6 months to a year, you're lucky, you're fast-tracked. I wouldn't say lucky, but kind of lucky if you find a coach that actually wants to work the business. So usually those emeralds underneath you when you first become Diamond is somebody that's like, oh, I'm really loving my shake and my friend wants to try it too. How do I do it? So then I tell them, oh, well, I'll help you. You can get the commission. We'll put them in our challenge group and they can get the same great results as you. And then boom, they have 1 person under them. So then they're halfway to Emerald, and that helps you get to Diamond. So it's very, very strategic in a sense that you want to give your discount coaches, your challengers, your people that you're helping the most amazing experience. So then they'll want to tell other people what they're doing as well. Because I've also found that a lot of times people are like, all right, I'm giving in. What are you doing? And then they find out that it's a shake or it's a beach body or it's this. And then, they have those kind of natural like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sign up for that. So you kind of have to give them a sense of security. Tell them, this is how I felt. This is what I found. This is what has worked for me. Try it. And usually in the beginning, within what we call your warm market, they're going to trust you. And you're going to find that they're going to sign up. And they're going to get the best experience if they're put in a challenge group and you're right there with them. So that's, again, comes back to, you've got to be rocking your own program all in. All right, so that then gets you to diamond. So don't stress about having to immediately find people that want to work the business. It will come. And usually after a while, these discount coaches that are having such an amazing experience will then be like, all right, I'm ready. How do I pay it forward? And then you can convert them. All right. I've heard enough of my own voice. What are your questions? Anything I missed? Anything you want to chat about? Unmute yourself and speak to me. Nobody? Does anybody have any rank advancements? I missed that. Does anybody have anybody to recognize or shout out?
I just want to shout out Erin because it's her first call as part of the team.
Woo woo! Welcome, Erin. And so is Kaylee's first call too. That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Woo woo! All right. Does anybody, any of our newbies, want to ask a burning question? And then deep down inside. Batley? Questions? Christina, anything to add? Christina is almost a diamond.
I'm so close. No, I mean, I think you got it. If you are married or dating someone, sign up your spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend ASAP, because that is something that you're going to want. It's like real estate. So once your business is like booming and stuff, you've got someone that's like near you, so you're gonna be happy that you did it. There's YouTube videos on it too. If you're like, I don't know what's going on, check it out. They explain it better with like team cycle bonus and all that stuff. But just do it, because then you're halfway to Emerald and you'll be happy. And you can try out like a different program yourself. So like I signed my husband up with a different program, so I can do that one now after I did the 21-day fix. So it's a good thing to actually familiarize yourself with the products as well. Yay.
Absolutely. Good point. Signing up your spouse, and like Christina said, and like someone, I think it was Christina Delgado that said, it's real estate within your business. So the higher up they are underneath you, the more you can then, I guess, manipulate the ranks within. So the more you can cycle, the more you can play with placement of coaches and really maximize your income from there. You don't have to do anything with it until you're ready to, but it's just sitting there waiting for you, like a plot in Hawaii. Just massive land. You're going to want to go there at some point. I know you are. Anybody else? Yes, Ashley's Joe's halfway to green. So we need to find Joe, somebody that trusts him and loves him, that he wants to help and support. All right, anybody else have any burning questions? I wanted to keep this focused and short and to the point. It's simple. It can be consuming if you let it become consuming, but learn the basics. And as long as you're consistent day to day to day doing those very small little behaviors, it will compile. So the compound effect. A couple of books for our newbies to read. A good one is The Gifts of Imperfection by Brené Brown. You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. Both of which I loved and I read. So those will kind of help in the beginning, just with your confidence, why you're doing what you're doing, and like kind of why you were doing what you were doing before and what got you to the point where you were ready to make a change. So it's really understanding you. And that will help you then, I guess, be enlightened in a sense, to really share your story. Yes, thank you, Christina. Jen Sincero for You Are a Badass, and Brené Brown for Gifts of Imperfection. So those are good places to start. Darren Daily, he has text messages daily. Darren Hardy, he's awesome. So subscribe to his text messages and you'll have daily motivation. And then from there, a couple of books that are also amazing is Tribes, which talks about leadership. What else am I reading currently? All of them. If you have a problem with time management, which a lot of people do, usually they say, there's too much to do and I don't have any time to do anything. Eat That Frog is a great book to help you focus your time. So especially when you get really, really, really excited about this business and you want to work it in the morning, you want to work it in the afternoon, and you want to work it in the evening, and you want to work it when your loved one wants to hang out, and you want to work it when you're at breakfast, and you want to work it when you're driving in the car. It can become consuming and your loved ones around you will get frustrated. I'm just putting it out there. They will. So you need to manage your time. Do the basics for the business, and then the rest is for fun. Okie dokie. Any questions? Did I miss anything? No? All right. Go love your peeps. Go rock your programs. And have a great day. I'm reading the comments. Sorry, guys. No, Darren Daily is a text message. I'll text it to you. Ashley. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, have a great night, ladies. If nobody has a question, check you later.